MLA in-text citations are just short pointers that you place in your text to show when you've used a source. The challenge here is all about finding out when to insert them. This is very important. Doing your works cited list wrong would make you lose points. But if you don't provide an in-text citation when you've used a source, your teacher could think you're trying to plagiarize because you're not giving proper credit. Let's look at some examples and figure out when you need to provide an in-text citation. In this case, the student has taken part of a sentence directly from the source, incorporated it into their essay, and placed quotation marks around it. Should you provide an in-text citation in this case? What do you think? Yes, you do have to cite a quotation. You put an in-text citation to give credit to the author. This is the most typical plagiarism scenario, someone copying and pasting a piece of text without providing a citation. When using a quotation, include all of the words as written and enclose them in quotation marks. In this case, the student is not using the exact words, so it's not a direct quotation. Should you provide an in-text citation in this case? What do you think? Taking someone else's idea and expressing it in your own words is called paraphrasing. When you paraphrase, you aren't using the exact words of the author, so you don't use quotation marks, but it's still not your idea, so you have to give credit to the author with an in-text citation. A good way to paraphrase is to read the text, hide it, and rewrite it in your own words. Don't just find synonyms for a few words from the original sentence. Instead, the whole structure should be different. More information about paraphrasing is available in Unlocking Research. In this case, the essay is not referring to any individual sentence in the article, so it's not a direct quotation or even a paraphrase. Instead, it's summing up the main point of the article in one sentence. Should you provide an in-text citation in this case? What do you think? Yes, you still have to give an in-text citation when you summarize something. Even if you took a whole book and summarized it in one sentence, someone else still came up with the ideas you're mentioning. Here, the original source is a table from Statistics Canada. In this case, the student has taken the exact number of post-secondary students, no words involved. Should you provide an in-text citation in this case? What do you think? Yes, when you use facts or statistics, you have to say where they come from. You have to cite them in an in-text citation. This way we give credit to those who collected the facts or statistics we're using, and the reader will know where the information came from. Here, the original source is the website of the Federation of CEGEPs. In this case, the student has taken the information that CEGEP comes after secondary school. Should you provide an in-text citation in this case? What do you think? No, in this case, you do not have to put an in-text citation. When you use a fact that is common knowledge, no citation is necessary. In this example, the fact that CEGEP comes after secondary school is something you already knew. But common knowledge could also be something you didn't already know. For example, if you write that the Battle of Waterloo took place in 1815, and that was not a fact that you already knew, you still don't have to cite that. It's common knowledge even if you personally didn't know it. What if you're not sure if a fact is common knowledge or not? You could ask your teacher, or you could check with us in the library. If you don't have time to ask anyone, our advice would be to cite the fact if you're not sure. That way you'll be sure you aren't accidentally plagiarizing. So let's recap what we've covered. You need to cite, you need to give an in-text citation. When you quote, that's when you use the exact words, you put quotation marks, and you cite it. When you paraphrase, it's when you put it in your own words. When you summarize, and when you use facts or statistics. as long as they're not common knowledge. Just make sure you're always giving credit to the original author when you should. This will ensure you avoid plagiarism and will let the reader of your text locate the original source of information.